Yo, what is going on, guys? Goobies here. Thanks so much for tuning back into the channel. Today what I got for you is some Black Ops 3 gameplay with the Marshall, and I think the Marshall is probably one of the most underrated weapons in this game. Even though throughout this entire game I was lagging, I probably could have dropped 50 kills with this thing, but I ended up only dropping 40, but you guys will see later in the video how I'm just lagging in parts where I could have gotten more kills. So enjoy that gameplay in the background. What I'm going to be talking about today is what Black Ops 3 did way better than Infinite Warfare. Now this is just my personal opinions. Now everyone has their own thoughts on the game, but I think Black Ops 3 was a solid Call of Duty, and they definitely did some things better than Infinite Warfare. So I got a list here, about 5 or 6 things I want to mention. If you got your own, make sure to comment them down below. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe, and let's jump right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the weapons in this game. Now, obviously the weapons in Black Ops 3, in my opinion, were much better than the ones in Infinite Warfare. Now, I'm saying this because I'm not a fan of the variants. I like how there was just one standard weapon, and it just did the same thing unless you added multiple attachments on it. In Infinite Warfare, you got like 5 or 6 different weapon variants for weapons that do all different things. Now, some people like that, some people don't. I'm part of the group of people that doesn't really like that. I like having one weapon that does one thing and you can add attachments to it, so everyone has the same thing and everyone's not getting access to other things. Which brings me to my next point, which is the supply drop system. The supply drop system in Infinite Warfare is dog shit. It's really bad. Well, that's just my experience. Every time I open it, I just get duplicates and crappy things. Even though I just added in 700 new things, I'm still getting duplicates, which just boggles my mind because I don't know why I'm getting duplicates when they just added 700 things into the game, and plus more with the new DLC. So that's another thing I wanted to complain about. Not really complain, just kind of list here. I mean, the Black Ops 3 supply drops were pretty solid, and you get weapons, and the weapons in the supply drops in this game, in Black Ops 3 that is, weren't, there's about 1 or 2 weapons in this that are just obviously better than the ones online. The MX Grand's pretty good, and the Peacekeeper, those are weapons that that are pretty highly desired in supply drops. Now that brings me, again, I'm going to reiterate myself here and just say, because the weapons in Black Ops 3 don't have variants, so you just get one weapon, and they all do the same thing, so no one really has an advantage of getting a weapon that does more damage, less fire rate. I don't know, I think that's a little bit better in my mind, but everyone has their own thoughts about it, so that's what I think about it. Moving on to the next point I got here is the maps. The maps in Black Ops 3 I think are just much better in many ways, along with just accessibility of things, flow, color, and they just look really nice. I mean, if you played Infinite Warfare, you'd notice that the maps there are pretty dark, dull looking. They don't really have a lot to them, not a lot of detail. While in Black Ops 3 you got a lot of colorful maps. They look really nice. The flow is pretty good. You can access nearly about everything on the map, which is really nice. So I just think the maps in this game were much better. Now the Infinite Warfare DLC that recently came out, I don't have it yet because I'm on Xbox One. Obviously PS4 gets it 30 days early, but the maps there look pretty cool. I like the new ones they brought in, so I'm really eager to try those out. But until then, I think Black Ops 3 just has the better maps for the time being. Moving on to my next point is the movement system. Now, if you've played Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, you know the movement system has a little bit of difference, a couple differences. Just Infinite Warfare is more solid. You know, you can't move left to right, forward, back as quickly as you can in Black Ops 3, but it's not super fast to the point of like it was like in Advanced Warfare. So I think Black Ops 3 is probably the best they're going to get as an exo movement ability goes. So moving on to my next point is the custom emblem editor. Now I know Infinite Warfare is supposed to have one, but to this point now it's not in the game yet. I don't know when it's going to be coming. We just got leaderboards recently and it was waited about 3 months. The game's reaching the 3-month period, so I would hope custom emblems are coming soon. But I put Black Ops 3 over the Infinite Warfare just because of the custom emblems you can make. Custom emblems, I think, are a big part of Call of Duty, good way to express yourself. So, considering Black Ops 3 has had that since its release, I put that over Infinite Warfare. Now, moving on to the next point, and I think this is definitely a bigger point about the differences between the games, is the specialists and the abilities. Now, if you play Black Ops 3, you know you got specialists, and they have 2 abilities. They have like a lethal ability, which allows you to like kill them, like the Tempest, the Annihilator, the Crossbow Lady. I don't know their names, but I just know the Tempest because that's what I use the most. Oh, and the Fire Break with the flamethrower. And so those, they just had 2 things. They had its lethal, and I guess I'll call it its tactical, where it had like the Heat Wave, which disabled enemies, and it's got Glitch, which is kind of like a rewind kind of thing in Infinite Warfare. And it just seems like a lot of the specialist abilities from Black Ops 3 were similar to the ones in Infinite Warfare, obviously, like the ones I just listed, the Rewind, the Glitch, like the Ballistic Armor and the Kinetic Armor, the Eraser and, you know, Annihilator. A lot of similarities like that, I'm sure you guys have noticed if you've played both games. Now, what I think was pretty cool about the Black Ops 3 characters compared to the IW characters is because, you know, each character kind of has its own stats. It's got a little biography and facts about itself. Now, if you've seen the gameplay real quick, I'm lagging like my ass off. I'm flying into walls and stuff. I'm not being able to get all these martial kills that I wish I could have. See, I just shot right through that guy right there. But regardless, yeah, so each Black Ops 3 character came with its own biography and recordings and just facts about itself, which was pretty cool because you could relate to the character and kind of pick a character that you thought its personality is more related to yours. And it was pretty cool, you know, you could relate to your character on a more personal level with like your personality and theirs. Now obviously in Infinite Warfare they don't really have any statistics or facts about each payload, like the FTL or any of the guys in there. They don't really have any facts about them, so you don't really know much about them. I'm sure if you played the campaign, there's probably more in there about the characters, but I haven't played the campaign yet. And that's going to bring me to my final topic here, and that's the campaign and multiplayer, kind of time spent on developing each. Now, for those of you who didn't know, Infinity Ward spent about 2 years making the Infinite Warfare campaign and only about 6 months on multiplayer. Now, a lot of people think that it kind of shows because the multiplayer isn't that good, and I heard the campaign's actually very good. A lot of people are saying it's like basically like watching a movie. It's that good. Now, I haven't played it. I haven't played the Black Ops 3 campaign either, so let me know how the campaigns are down in the comment section because I haven't touched those. I just go straight to multiplayer. Now, in Black Ops 3, they spent an equal amount of time developing multiplayer and the campaign, so I guess it kind of shows, you know, the multiplayer plays pretty smoothly. I mean, not in this video because my connection was being pretty bad, but overall, the connection for the game was good, the movement system was all good, so I just thought it was more of a smooth game. You know, Infinite Warfare has a lot of flaws in multiplayer, the connection problems, they basically fixed those, but if you guys remember when the game first came out, it was lagging a lot, and they had a pretty bad frame rate issue. It was the same thing in the beta, and a lot of people are complaining about it, but they have fixed those, and I'm thinking Infinite Warfare, we're going to have some better opinions on it later down the road, but for now, you know, it's improving, and that's all we could ask for, and thank them for that. So that's about it for this video, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. If you have any opinions or differences you guys thought about, leave them down in the comment section below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to smack a like on it, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That helps me out. Like always, guys, my name is Goobies. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and peace out.